Well, hey everyone, namaste. It's been a couple months since I've shared a video, and felt like sharing a video after yoga today. It is 12:06 p.m. here in Utah, Mountain Standard Time. I know y'all are on different time zones. A lot of you are close to the other side of the world from where I'm at that are listening. Anyways, yoga is my place to go and center and ground myself and to focus and to try to get into a state of calm, Zen like meditation, a state of acceptance, a state of peace, a state of not wanting or needing. This to me is my greatest challenge in life. I think it's my purpose in life is to move toward this impossible goal, the impossible goal of nirvana. I've talked about this in previous videos, so I don't need to go into it too much, but it is the most difficult thing I've ever tried to do, is to come to a total state of acceptance and peace, not wanting or needing, not struggling, just being one with things exactly as they are. It's hard. I'm a human. I have emotions. I have feelings. I get sad. I get angry. I can get happy and laugh too. Oh, that's very normal for a human. So it's nothing unique or special about me in that way. But yoga is the one thing I found that I know I'm in the right place when I'm doing it. I may have confusion about a lot of things in life, but my yoga practice and my quest of achieving a state of peace, complete peace and serenity, I know that's right. And that's right for me. And if getting into that state of being means that when I go to yoga, I don't look or talk to anyone, then that's what I do. And that's what I did at yoga class today. I completely shelled myself off from anyone and focused inwardly, and it was good. That's exactly what I needed. And I know this is not necessarily meant for many people or hardly any people at all, this way of being, this quest I'm on, because the world needs people who are assertive and leaders who are striving and building and creating so that humanity can continue on and survive. You got to have people like that. But for my purpose in life, for who I am, for what I need, it's clear to me that the path of enlightenment, or traveling that path of seeking, I don't know if seeking is the right word, or moving toward, or I don't know what the right word is, because seeking and moving toward all imply that I'm trying to get something, and it's kind of a paradox because enlightenment is not needing or wanting. So how can you get to enlightenment if you don't need or want it? It's an interesting question. I think it just becomes you. I'm not there, by the way. Let me make that very clear. But I feel a very strong state of neutrality today. I have been struggling with my health this year. My body aches, my joints ache. It all seems to come down to diet, which is so hard to maintain a meat-only diet, which seems to be the only thing that helps. So for the last few days, I've been trying to get more strict on that. But it's something my family and I struggle with. We like chips and sweets and chocolate. I mean, most people do, so it's not like I'm unique in that area. But I'm not sad or upset about my state of health. That's interesting to me because most of the time when my health takes a dip, I get very discouraged. I get sad. I I kind of feel like a victim, but I don't right now. I don't feel like a victim. I don't feel like anybody owes me anything. I don't feel like anyone needs to do anything about this. It's just me sharing the authentic version of my life and what I am experiencing. But I had a good yoga class today. I felt my own inner strength during the class, and I feel it. I feel the most peace and happiness when I am in the clouds. Just kind of came out, so it got a little darker. That's why that happened. But I feel the most happy and at peace when I'm inwardly drawing my strength from within And that seems to be the primary lesson I've learned as I've been alone. Gosh, this October it's going to be 9 years since I've been on my own, since I first moved to that Orem apartment and then the condo I live in here. It's crazy to think about. And I'm still driving my Tesla. I've had it for just over a year now, a year and 1 day. I've put 10,208 miles on it, and the car is incredible. This car is probably going to last 20 or 30 years. Go through many sets of tires, and that's probably going to be about it. Maybe after 200, 200 or 300,000 miles, I'll have to replace the battery or drivetrain once. But I think the limiting factor in this car will be the frame. How long can the frame go before it collapses? And it's a very strong frame, so maybe 500,000 miles. We'll see. But I'm enjoying this car, this Tesla vehicle I'm in, and yeah, that's where I feel at today, is a strong state of neutrality. In the book Power versus Force, it talks about different levels of being and ways of being. And I feel myself very much in a state of neutrality today. And it feels neutral. I wouldn't say I'm like happy in the sense that I'm smiling and I'm all giggly and giddy, but I'm not sad, I'm not upset, I'm not angry, I'm not feeling down, discouraged, or depressed. I don't feel overly optimistic either. I just feel as is, as I am. And I think that's the I think that's the primary lesson I was sent here to Earth to learn, was to find peace within myself and acceptance of reality exactly as it is, and to actually do it, not say that it is. Because today I feel neutral, but the human experience is an inevitable roller coaster, and there's going to be a day in the future I'm really happy, and there's going to be a day I am really sad, and that's going to happen, and I don't try to stop it anymore. There's no stopping it. There's no stopping me when I'm Superman, and there's no stopping me when I'm a slug that can barely lurch across the ground to move. I experience both regularly. It's very odd, very strange, but that's the life experience in a nutshell for me. But yeah, that's the primary lesson. I think I was called to Earth to learn and possibly to teach others, is to reach a state of peace, acceptance, and neutrality. Because to get to this space, I think the Earth becomes a better place if more people become like this. Obviously, you don't want people to be so passive that nobody does anything. You have to grow food, you have to make things. The Earth has a civilization that has a structure to it, and it requires people to work and have jobs and create and do all these things. And so that is necessary, and I will continue to do that as well in the profession I'm in. But yeah, I just wanted to share this video with y'all, and I'm still here 2 months later on the quest of life, and I hope you all are doing well. I think about all of you very often: Deborah Lord, Deborah Christensen, Michael Nelson. There's a few others, Terry Mondin, Arrowhead Oracle something, I can't remember, but you posted on a bunch of my videos last year. Even my daughter Sienna has posted a couple times on my videos, which is kind of funny. And everyone else who has shared and posted, many of you have. You all are appreciated. My small little tribe. I'm grateful for whoever watches, even if it's just me that watches my videos. These videos have benefit to me. I go back and watch them. And so that's at least one person. But I know there's a few of you that watch me, and I'm honored. I appreciate it. I do believe I have value to share in this realm. I do believe that this is something I have worked exceptionally hard at, and I don't know if I want to say I excel at it, but I certainly have reached a place where I understand the path of acceptance, enlightenment, whatever you want to call it. And I'm not there yet, but I feel much closer today than I have in a long time, even though it's really strange. I don't feel good. My joints ache. My body's in disarray. I've got muscle pulls and strains in multiple places. It feels like my body's being ripped apart, and it's okay. And I'm not angry or upset about it. And I'll do what I can to make it better. I'm going to Mexico for stem cells in about a month and a half, and some IVs to hopefully get me back on a path of healing and health. But if I never get there again, that's okay. I'll continue to live my life in this way and move forward peacefully. And I think this is something the world needs. I think it's very difficult. It's very hard because it's very easy not to live this way. It's very easy for humans to do whatever they can get away with, plotting or scheming or acts of violence or deceit, etc. This is rampant in the world, and I'm really sweaty from yoga. You can see like the beads of sweat on my forehead. Plus, I've been sitting in my car with the windows closed. So, anyways, yeah, that's today's video, and y'all are loved and appreciated. Thanks for being on this journey with me, and we'll call this video the path of acceptance, neutrality. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you whenever the next video is. Namaste.